Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today I want to talk about Insanity War, or Ancient Terror as the game calls it. Personally, I had a pretty bad experience when we went through those two Insanity Wars last time around. I only won 3 out of 6 matches both times. When you guys watch my war videos, you know that I typically win 4 or 5 or sometimes even 6 out of 6 of my war battles, and I always go up against teams that are all above 7,000 team power. Typically even 7,500 or higher is definitely not uncommon for the teams that I go up against, so I definitely go up against strong teams. And I want to talk about how I am preparing now for the next Ancient Terror War. Real quick though, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you can see my future videos. So first of all, I want to show you the heroes that I'm working on right now. I am trying to focus on heroes that resist insanity. So I've got Medea and her costume that I'm working on right now. I've got Galapagos, and then I've also got Isidore. So I've been focusing my gem pulls on the Untold Tales 1 costumes and then also the Woodland Fawn heroes. I am trying to build up my arsenal of resist insanity heroes, both for my defense but also for my attack teams. So I definitely plan on having Medea and Galapagos on my defense for the next Ancient Terror War. I do also have costume Gestalt already double limit broken, and I don't know yet if I'm going to have another resist insanity hero other than Medea, Galapagos, and Gestalt. But I also want to talk about a strategy that I'm going to use on at least 2 of my offensive teams. So I'm going to scroll down real quick to my yellows, and we're going to take a look at a 3-star that I've double limit broken and added emblems to. This is a hero from the Woodland Fawn family, Saskia. She, like the 5-star heroes, also have this resist insanity passive. This character has innate resistance against insanity. So these are what her stats look like double limit broken. You might think that I'm crazy about trying to prepare her for an offensive team for the Insanity War. I'm going to see how it goes, but in this video, I'm actually going to go through some rating all teams that are above 7,000. I'm not looking to go against heroes specifically that have heroes that deal insanity. What I want to know is if Saskia can survive in battles against team powers of over 7,000, so that you guys know if you can use her in a war. And the reason why she would be so useful is not just because she resists insanity, but because she is a healer. So she is automatically going to reduce the insanity for all of your other heroes on your team by 10. So every 5 turns, you get 20 insanity added to all of your heroes. Saskia is going to remove 10 insanity, giving a higher chance of one of your other heroes to be able to go off. And if you have another healer, then you can use Saskia first, reduce everybody's insanity by 10, and then use your other healer to completely remove the insanity for all of your heroes. Again, that's going to be if you get enough tiles. Now, Saskia is also the ideal class for a fast speed hero. She is a monk class. She is going to get 4% mana from the talent node in combination with a legendary troop. She's going to get 15% mana, which is what you need to go from 8 tiles to 7 tiles for fast speed heroes. So that is an ideal situation, but you can see her double limit broken max stats are 779 attack, which obviously that's very low, but that's not why we have her in here. She's got 955 shield and 1351 health, which for a rare level hero, those stats are pretty good, honestly. If you have a matching legendary troop, that's going to add about 30-ish% shield. So that's going to add another 280 to 300 shield, and then it's going to add about 40% health. So she's going to get an additional about 500 to 600 health. So she's going to have almost 2,000 health, which honestly is not that bad, but I want to see if she's going to survive against those heavy hitters in the game. And if you look at her talent path that I took for her, you can see I did all shield and health, with shield as the primary receiver and then health as the secondary. So this is definitely the highest shield that she can have. She does have another passive, the resist defense reduction. So this is ideal also. This character has innate resistance against status ailments, stacks, and wither effects that affect defense. So she is going to be able to resist all of those and survive that much longer. Because of that, she also has the defense up ether power. So she's going to get plus 20% defense at the start of the battle for 6 turns. So that's another great thing about Saskia. Honestly, Empires and Puzzles designed her perfectly to be able to survive against 5-star heroes if anybody were to be able to. So her special is pretty cool. She does only recover 26% health for all allies, which isn't ideal, but she is fast mana speed, and then she is going to give that enhanced dodge effect for all allies. You can see here all allies get plus 45% chance to dodge special skills that deal damage. This effect lasts until the ally successfully dodges 1 time. After the enhanced dodge ends or is removed or replaced, the ally regenerates 640 health over 4 turns. So definitely an interesting hero, but really, again, the main reason we want her on one of our offensive teams is to give that instant removal of 10 insanity for all of your allies. So we're going to see in this video if she is going to be able to survive against those heavy hitter 5-star heroes. Without further ado, let's get into some raids. In this first battle featuring Saskia, I am bringing 3 yellows and 2 purples against this Toon Sartana tank team with 2 green flanks of Fungustine and Mina, and then also Starlight and Lazara on the wings. So this is a 73-96 team power, and as you can see, all of them have legendary troops, so this is going to be a very strong team. I've got Dia-chan to create those minions for her and nearby allies to help create a little bit of a buffer for Saskia so she can survive a little bit longer, hopefully, and then I've got Von Rothbert for some mana control, and Thura and Shimmer Scale for some heavy 3 hitters. So let's see if Saskia can survive this battle. I do hope that Sartana does not hit her with that snipe, although actually it would be good to know if she would survive it. I doubt she would. If we take a look at Saskia's stats from the start here, she's got 1274 shield. That is with a matching legendary troop. And then the plus 254 is because of her ether power being defense up. She gets that 20% shield increase for the first 6 turns. And then you can see she's got 1941 health, which honestly is really not that bad for a rare level hero. So we'll see how she does this battle. I am first going to start off with these purples over here on the left. That way that one on the bottom left doesn't get stuck in no man's land. And this is going to make it so we can get a 4 match for yellows so that I can get Saskia started early. Again, I'm not going to force Saskia being used because this is not Insanity War. This is just a regular raid to see if she can withstand some attacks from some of these hard-hitting legendary heroes. And now we're going to match these yellows, which is going to create the cascade for some purples and some greens that I don't need. All right, so I am going to use Saskia right now. Actually, I'm going to wait a moment because she does have that enhanced dodge effect, and actually, it doesn't have a turn amount that it ends. It ends when it gets used once from a special skill, so we will use that now. I'm going to do a little bit of tile dumping here and match this green diamond here. And we got some purples, very nice. I do wish that dodge was not on Sartana anymore. She's going to have that for 1 more turn, actually. So I should be able to get away with matching some tiles somewhere so that she doesn't go off yet. We'll match these over here on the left. All right, not enough of a cascade to let her fire. I'm going to fire Thura first because she's going to make it so that her nearby allies give increased special damage. And we should be able to kill Sartana before she goes off. Very nice. And I actually normally would hit Sparklight with Von Rothbert. He is a fighter class, so it definitely would hit him. But I want him to hit Saskia, hopefully, so that we can see how much damage it would do to her. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hit Mina with Von Rothbert. It might kill him. but that's okay if it does. All right, and now we're going to match these yellows here. And Sparkle does hit them on the right, so Saskia didn't get that damage, but Lazara is about to go off, and you can see that Lazara is going to deal 325% damage to all enemies, and they've got 1836 attack plus the 642, so we'll see what his hit looks like when that comes in. Right now, I'm going to add the extra minion for Dia-chan and her nearby allies. I'm going to hit this yellow dragon. I'm not going to match the two on the top to ghost them because I don't need them to get Thura and Shimmer Scale activated, although we got a cascade anyway. And let's see what the damage is against Saskia or if she dodges it. So 868 damage just got hit against Saskia. Honestly, that's really not that bad. She doesn't have the ether power of her defense up anymore, so that's with the 1274 defense. That's, like I said, really not that bad, and definitely gives me some hope that she will survive once I get to Insanity War. So normally I would hit the two on the left, but I really like to ghost tiles. So we're going to hit Sparkle and hope that he does not revive. All right, actually he didn't kill him anyway. That's okay, though. We're going to kill him with Von Rothbart in a moment. And, of course, he did revive there, but that's okay. Don't revive again, please. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm feeling a little better about if Fungustine goes off. Although, maybe this will kill him between Thura and Shimmer Scale. And it kills both of them. Awesome. So we are 1 for 1 with Saskia. There was really no chance of her getting killed. She got hit once by a special skill from Lazara for 868 damage. And again, that's with Lazara, double limit broken. So definitely a possibility of her working out. We're going to try a couple more battles with Saskia to see if she'll continue to survive against these heavy-hitting 5-stars. I'm going to bring that same exact team against this Gunkdis tank team here. And as you can see, all of them have matching legendary troop as well. This is a 7,400 team power team that I'm bringing this 6,700 team power team with Saskia, Thura, Shimmer Scale, Von Rothbart, and Costume Dia-chan. So let's see how this battle goes. Our first one went pretty well, and Saskia was able to survive. Just as a reminder, Saskia has 1274 shield with the additional plus 254 for the ether power being defense up. I've got a couple yellows up here I'm going to start off with first. And matching these reds is going to give me a purple diamond, so long as nothing crazy happens. Awesome. Curious to see if Gunkdis hits Saskia to see how much damage that does. And she got 768 from the minor damage from Gunkdis. So we're going to match this purple diamond, of course, now, so I can get both Von Rothbart and Dia-chan going. This is going to heal everybody and, of course, give that buffer of a minion for Saskia, Dia-chan, and Von Rothbart. At this point right now, Mina is about to go off, and he is a ranger class, so this will definitely hit. I don't have to worry about the hero being a cleric or a monk and having to resist that, so I will take that. We're going to match these yellows here now, which is going to move up my other ones, although I got a cascade anyway, and it killed Gunkdis. Awesome. Gonna heal with Saskia, which is also going to give me that enhanced dodge effect. So Gunkdis revived, and the dancing spread to him, so his slime upon defeat thing or slime revive status went away, so he went back to full health. So that's cool. All right, well, Mina's about to die. Mina's actually probably going to die from the 1700 damage from the Ballad of Pain Dance in a couple turns, so we're going to see if we can do some damage against these ones on the right here. Although Shimmer Scale's minion is at full health, so actually I want to see if we can do some damage against them over here. Alright, so we were able to get rid of that minion. Now we're going to do a little bit of tile dumping. Give me yellow. Awesome. Now I'm going to do a little bit more tile dumping here. Going to set off a nice cascade. Give me some purples and yellows. Not really much. Alright, got some yellows. I'll take it. So that silence effect from the dance is going to go off next turn, which if it kills Gunctus, it will create that Mega Minion for nearby allies. So I need to try to kill Mina if we can. I'm hoping this yellow tile will. Perfect. And Shimmer Scale's dead, but he revived. So now let's see what we can do over here. Perfect. This match is looking pretty good as well. Not ideal that Shimmer Scale just revived and has a full minion, but it is what it is there. Going to be able to ghost these purples now and give both Von Rothbart and Diachan their specials. Use this against Shimmer Scale. Hopefully this kills the minion at least. It did. Perfect. So that's going to make it so that Shimmer Scale dies in a few turns. Hopefully he doesn't get revived again. And he's dead. Perfect. This battle should be over very quickly. Just Hather left. Almost killed by the Mega Minion. And now Hather is dead. We are 2 for 2 so far with Saskia. Definitely helps to have Costume Diachan next to her so that she can get those beefy minions. So if you have the two of them, then definitely a good combo to have. In this next battle, we are going up against a Toon Obakan tank team. They have quite a few heavy hitters between Obakan, Daroga, that new yellow Astral Dwarf. Salnus is a very hard hitter and fast speed. So we're going to see if Saskia can survive those hits as well in this battle. All right, lots of yellow tiles. Very nice. I want to create a 4 match for yellows, though, so that way we can get Saskia activated quicker. So I am going to match these greens over here, which is actually going to give me 2 options. Oh, well, maybe 1 because of a cascade, but I would have been able to match those 4 yellows on the right, but now I've got these over here. Definitely nice when she activates in only 7 tiles. So we're going to create that enhanced dodge effect for me. Now we're going to get our other 2 yellows activated. I'd like to kill Obakon if we can before he gets that full counterattack. Right now he only has the Ether Power counterattack, which gives 60% of the damage. Daroga still has the dodge effect on him, so I don't want to attack him if we can avoid it. I'm going to go over here on the left and attack these three with Thura first, of course, so that way she gives the extra damage for specials, and we were able to kill both Obakon and Satori. Awesome. I wonder if this one yellow tile will do the trick. I'm going to hold off and match these to see if we can get a purple or yellow next to that. Oh, actually, that works out too. No, I've got a couple yellows we can match, and this should kill Dark Feather. Very nice. Not being able to see if Saskia can withstand the attacks from these. So actually, I'm going to just kind of play around over here and tile dump over here and see if we can get her activated and see if maybe she'll attack Saskia, see what kind of damage she does. And she does attack Saskia, does 1,204 damage. Now, that was a hero with 2,095 attack that dealt 425% damage to her. She silenced her, of course, and Saskia only has 1,274 shield. So 1,200 attack from a hero that has 1,200 damage from a hero that has 2,095 attack on a 3-star hero. Honestly, really is not too bad, but we're gonna kill this little astral dwarf so we can end this battle. I'm gonna bring the same team, except I'm bringing Acid Fire instead of Von Rothbart. I like to bring Acid Fire against the Costume Dia-Chan tank teams to wither their defense away so that it is easier to do more damage to them. But they have some heavy hitters between Armand, Mina, Shimmer Scale, so we're gonna see what type of damage those three do to Saskia in this battle. Start with these over here on the left. Got a nice little cascade against Armand. Very nice. Now I'm going to create a cascade. Any damage I do from specials is not going to be able to kill Dia-Chan anyway, or Dia-Chan. So wanted to see if we could do some more tile dumping to get some other stuff on the board. I am more concerned about Armand than I am Shimmer Scale, so I'd like to kill him early if we can. I'm going to heal first with Saskia and get that enhanced dodge effect. Use Thura first, of course. And gonna set up so that we get a 4 purple match, which will make it so that Acid Fire can fire. He fires in just 7 tiles, along with Dia-Chan, which will give Saskia a little buffer. Again, if you have Costume Dia-Chan, I would definitely use her with Saskia so that she gets those strong minions. The minions that she has is 1,440 health, so that's just gonna help her last that much longer. Now, Armand has bleed damage, so he should be dead pretty soon. I don't want Dia-Chan to heal anybody, so I'm going to make a safe play over here. And we're just going to match these 3 reds, which will not set off Dia-Chan. Although Hathor is going to heal. I didn't even realize that she was about to fire. That was my bad. And of course, Dia-Chan heals because of Hathor's mana boost. Alright. Let's match these purples over here. Create a little cascade with these reds and greens. Give me some yellows or purples. Okay, maybe not. So 1158 damage that Mina just did to Saskia, and that was the main part of the damage. It only hit 2 enemies. If it hit 3 enemies, Saskia, Dia-Chan, and Acid Fire, then Dia-Chan would have got that main part. Because it only has 2, Saskia was definitely the main part of the damage. So that's not too bad. Acid Fire is asleep. My minions are dead. Battle's not going too great. I should have matched tiles on the right when Hathor was about to fire. That would have made a big difference in this battle. If my heroes can stay alive for 2 more turns, then I might be able to make out of this alive. Because Diachen's about to heal. Stay alive, Acid Fire. Alright. Alright, that helps a little bit. Now, let's do a little tile dumping here. I actually would love for Saskia to be able to heal and give me that enhanced dodge. That Mega Minion from Armand and Shimmerscale is killing me, though. Alright, now we're going to get some yellows. Thura is awake. Hopefully she doesn't die right now. Of course, the enhanced dodge did not work. And Thura's dead. Everybody stay alive. Or not. Okay, well, at least her mana shield worked, or being monk class, she resisted the mana decrease. I do not think that we're going to win this battle, but I think this is giving you all a good indication that Saskia, when double limit broken, with masterclass emblems and that defense talent node path, that she really can survive even against some of these heavy hitters, so long as you have good support heroes to be able to help her. Like I said, especially if you've got Costume Diachan and you can make it so that her minions can help her out to help her last longer. That enhanced dodge is actually pretty cool. Saskia is probably dead right now. Oh, actually, she dodged it, although a Mega Minion killed her. Alright, this battle is all but over. I am not going to win this, so I am just going to flee. This is just a regular raid. Alright, we are going to do one more battle. This one might seem like a little crazy. We are going to go up against a Bernadette tank team. I have Von Rothbart and Quintus actually as Bernadette counters. I've got Lord Loki, which is the best Bernadette counter in my opinion. I've got Nautica for some extra healing and to get Quintus and the Von Rothbart effect going quicker. And of course Saskia for some extra healing as well, and so that she can dodge some of these effects. So let's see how this battle goes. All right, gonna start off with this 4 match, which is gonna create a cascade of blues and make it so that I can get 4 yellows matched together, unless a cascade like that happens, of course, which I won't complain about. And I'm gonna have my blues needed to copy Bernadette's special already, so I will take that for sure. I'm going to hold off on using Von Rothbart because that gets rid of the painting effect, which I don't want to do right now. I'm going to hold that in case if Bernadette loses her painting effect after she uses her special first. And she did. I'm going to hold off on both of those purple specials right now. We're going to use Saskia. Actually, I'm going to hold off on Saskia also because I'd rather the enhanced dodge effect happen when other specials are going to hit me. All right, now that both Bernadette and Sledges are both out of the painting situation, I am going to use Quintus right now. And it did hit all three of them perfect. Nice cascade there, and Bernadette is dead. Perfect. All right, so Hrothgar is going to go off in a minute. I'm going to hit him with Von Rothbart right now. We'll use Nautica for some healing. Now, I'm going to use Lord Loki's special. Actually, I'm going to hold off a couple turns, I think. I'm going to copy Hrothgar's special, but I want more mana to happen for everybody. Although, with that Cascade, Dia-Chan might be ready to go. Actually, she is not yet. Perfect. And we're going to try to hit Dia-Chan with Von Rothbart. I don't think that she has the ability to reflect the Von Rothbart effect. Correct, yeah. So some clerics, like Toon Vivica, have the ability to reflect that status effect if they resist it. She just recovers 10% health, which of course she did resist it, and of course she did recover that 10% health. So we'll hit her with Quintus, so she won't be able to use her special anyway. So now I want to kill Swiftpaw if we can before that mindless attack runs out. Okay, we will definitely be able to kill him now. Or her. Perfect. Might as well use Saskia for healing. I don't think it's really going to matter at this point right now. We're looking pretty good. And this might do it. Not dead yet. I feel like I played this battle very well with controlling the mana of every enemy. I really feel like not a lot of specials went off at all. Obviously, I've got 3 heroes that can control mana, so that obviously helps, but I definitely pretty happy with how that battle went. So really just wanted to get in here and see if Saskia was able to be used on teams with these heavy hitting 5 stars. Obviously, like I said, that battle, they didn't really use a lot of specials because of the way I controlled the mana, but you got to see throughout the other battles when some of those big hitters hit Saskia. It did some damage, obviously, but not enough to just one-shot kill her. Obviously, if Toon Sartana were to have gone off against her, she probably would have died, or if any of the owls that are snipers, like Lodius, that does extra damage against yellow, then that may have an effect which could potentially kill her. And I am not saying to use Saskia for every single war, really just the Ancient Terror or Insanity War that I think that she will be the most useful because of the fact that she resists Insanity, she's a healer, so she's naturally going to be able to get rid of 10 Insanity every time that she fires. She's fast, speed, and a monk class, so you can use a matching legendary troop on her and still be able to get to the 15% to reduce her amount of tiles to get her special to 7. You saw that happen many times in the battles that I just went through where I was able to get those 7 tiles pretty quickly. So I feel like that is going to be a big difference for me personally, where I don't have a lot of resist Insanity heroes. So I currently have one of her maxed double limit broken with masterclass emblems, and here she is again with those stats when you've got the masterclass emblems. And something interesting to know, which I'm not sure why the game did this, is you still get plus 60 shield for a rare hero, and it's plus 60 shield for an epic level hero or even a legendary hero. So you get the same amount of boost from these masterclass emblems at a third of the cost. It only costs 3 masterclass emblems for each of these nodes for the rare heroes. So you're spending a total of 15 masterclass emblems, where you would have to spend 50 masterclass emblems for a legendary hero. So definitely keep that in mind, that you don't have to spend as much. the value is pretty high. I currently have one of her at this level right now. I've got 2 others unleveled. I am definitely going to max double limit break, masterclass emblems, the whole 9 for one of my other Saskias. I'm going to hold off on the third to see how it works out in the Insanity War, but I am likely going to eventually do a third. Definitely going to do a second one before the Ancient Terror War. Let me know if you guys are going to hop on this Saskia train for the Ancient Terror War, but that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful, and if you did, hit that like button, make sure you're subbed to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.